So I think we're going to call this episode 70 because we'll just do like episode 70, part 1, part 2, part 3 coming up over the next fortnight or so. Hopefully more episodes than that because we're going to revolve around previewing Scotland games, looking at World Cup in general. I think next one we'll do a quiz and we'll just go on from there. So instead of your fortnightly episodes, you're getting at least 3 episodes in the next fortnight.
Maybe 4.
Maybe 4.
Maybe 4. Depending how Saturday night goes.
Yeah. Depending how Saturday night goes and see how far Scotland get in the tournament, basically. We're doing audio only because, yeah, this is probably a wee shout out to Ryan at Lighthouse Podcast Studio. I'm not made of money. I can't produce 3 video podcasts in 3,
like 7 days or whatever it is. Yeah,
just not feasible. So audio for the next couple of episodes, and then I think if Scotland get past the group stages and we get a good draw, I will put, as we're doing this, I will go live on Patreon on my phone. So we'll find a stand for my phone and it can just point at me.
Cool.
So the World Cup started last night.
Yeah.
I think there's been a lot of build up to it, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm not big into looking at the friendlies before, because like you see people putting 3rd string teams and stuff, but I thought Scotland 8 goals in the 2 games, pretty good.
Bolivia and who else was it?
I can't
Someone.
remember. Yeah.
Someone that's probably involved in the World Cup, I assume.
Yeah. They scored first, I remember. I can't remember off the top of my head. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I thought it was good for Scotland going into a World Cup because, you know, we're not actually known for getting battered much these days.
Don't speak too soon.
It sounds funny, but no, we're not used to probably getting hammered from teams. We beat Spain, we beat Norway. They're bigger teams. Denmark. So you never know. But we'll get more into Scotland later on. Shout out to our sponsors because we'll be running ads throughout these episodes and things like that, but they're helping keep things going. So we have AMP Plumbing and Heating, CK. Ooh, yeah.
We already got a caller.
No.
Oh.
He's asked me if I'm still on the call.
Oh, God. I was about to say that was quick. I only put it up like 2 minutes. By the way, also people potentially that are following the show might call in and discuss the World Cup with us.
Yeah, exactly.
So
AMP, CK Travel Trade, Main Motors, KFZM Electrical, Pinefield Glass, Planwell Roofing,
SSS and Bro Windows.
SSS and Bro. Glad because I was just waiting to say it and it wouldn't have came out like that. And Bro Windows, and we're partnered with the Murray and Banff Referee Association.
Did you say CK Travel Trade?
I did.
Yeah,
CK.
sorry, I was looking at my phone. I'm professional BAM that I am.
That's all right. There they go. They got 2 mentions. Right. So opening game last night. Did you watch the opening game?
No, I watched the highlights though.
Okay. It was a good game.
It was, yeah.
It was.
It did kind of look like South Africa may have let themselves down a little bit, just obviously with getting 2 guys sent off.
I thought the first goal was the worst bit out of it. You know, he's taken a heavy touch and just it's cost him. But you know, I think that was as an opening game goes, they're normally like 1-1 or something like that, 2-0 for Mexico. The place was bouncing.
Yeah, we were saying just before we came on that you'll be lucky to hear a better atmosphere than that whole tournament.
Yeah, I don't think the Americans have got that kind of crowd behind them. Mexico, they're like, well, we'll get into it because I was speaking to you before. I've got Azteca Stadium, so last night it hosted 20th World Cup game, which is the most ever. And it's only one that's hosted the final 3 times as well.
Oh, wow. Does that mean Mexico have had the World Cup 3 times?
1970,
1980. Oh no, it was Argentina. 1986 was it?
1970, 1986,
Oh right, okay.
and 2026. No, it's it hosted them finals, and if you never know if Iran get to the final, it might be the host of the other one. But yeah, I think it's the only venue that's consistently lasted that long for World Cups. So it's like a big span. But 80,000 people in there last night. I think it's I don't think you get massive crowds at international games anyway, do you?
Not usually, not unless it is like a big tournament, right? Like, do you know what I've always like noticed? It's something that hasn't came across my mind since I was a kid, but it's the difference in culture between like European football and South American football. It kind of crosses borders with Spain in the sense of over here in the Europe or something like that, right? If your team scores a goal, the crowd will shout, yeah. And over in places like Spain and South America and that, they shout goal.
Yeah.
And it sounds completely different, doesn't it? It sounds like a completely different language. So that was something, especially South Americans. Like I said it after Argentina won the World Cup in 2022, when you seen Buenos Aires the next day, it was that's just a continent that celebrates football.
That'll be Glasgow in a month's time, maybe.
Aye. Not like Glasgow's had any other
No.
get-togethers recently that might have been hectic.
So yeah, 3 red cards in the game last night as well, which I thought there was going to be a lot of, with VAR being so heavily involved in that, there's going to be a lot of red card decisions. I think you'll also find a lot of goals that are chalked off for offside for minimal things.
What do you make of was it the second red card that South Africa got? Was that the one where he slapped the guy in the face? And then the one that the Mexico player got, that looked a bit iffy as well.
Just went across him, didn't he?
Yeah.
Now you're making me think. So the first one...
That's why I'm here.
The first one was because the last man tackle.
Right.
Wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
First one was last man tackle. And then it went to 2-0. And then they got the next guy
was
sent
the slap
off.
in the face.
Yeah.
And then the sort of Mexican one was like, it was weird though, because he wasn't really through on goal. He was more like coming at the byline almost.
Yeah.
So that was a weird one. I don't know. The ref seemed to be very like keen.
He was wearing some sort of weird earpiece piece as well. It was like a camera. And then for the first time ever last night, I seen a ref cam in a game. And
have you seen? Is that when it's like a body cam on the?
No, they're here now.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
because I've seen the ones that the Premier League have been putting up. Have you seen them on YouTube? Where
I've seen a couple. Yeah.
It actually gives you a lot more respect for the refs when you see it from like how quick it's going in front of them and stuff like that.
It's I quite like it, but also like how much technology is just taking away from actual like good referees. It's unreal. You still get good referees at local level because they don't have anything to do with VAR. I am against it. I don't like it. I don't think I've ever liked it. I think there's certain technology in football.
Maybe a couple of weeks ago on a Wednesday.
Yeah. let's
we'll leave it at that.
Yeah. There's technology I think works in football, like the one where the ball can tell if it's crossed the line. That's great technology.
That's only ever failed once, and it did get Sheffield United relegated.
And then Man City won a league title on it, because remember the whole ball wasn't over the line against Liverpool.
Yeah,
and it was like 30 millimeters or something. It's ridiculous.
But you know what though? Like when you think about it, like it probably would have ruled out some of the greatest goals of all time, like greatest moments. Like it would have found a way to.
England wouldn't have won a World Cup.
Yeah, that's true. They would have found a way to rule out that Sergio Aguero winner as well, because I would have been on VAR that day.
It's England, it's possibly not one another one. Remember Frank Lampard's shot that was well over the line.
Yeah, that was they were 2-0 down and it was about to be 2-2. Yeah, even Manuel Neuer was like, I knew it was over, but if they didn't say it was in, it wasn't in.
So let's just hope VAR doesn't have too much of a play on the World Cup, because
it doesn't usually though. It only seems to be club football that it gets. Like, it's weird. Like, whenever, because they've been using VAR since like 2018
Yeah.
at the Russia World Cup, and it's been pretty seamless. Like, I don't think there's really been anything controversial regarding VAR at an international tournament.
No, it's going to be interesting to see how the new rules come in because they're coming in worldwide. I've got to implement them for my league. I've been designing training sessions, and I can't get into too much because I'll tell you after about how we take advantage of certain new rules, let's just say. But yeah, and then I didn't get a chance because I was obviously asleep because I have a day job. Oh, who's that? That's my mum. Yeah, I didn't get a chance to watch South Korea, Czechia. Is it It's Czechia.
Czech Republic.
So you can't say it. It's not that anymore.
Is it not?
It's
They've changed it.
Czechia.
Are they Eastern European?
Um,
There's so many Eastern European teams that used to be in it. There aren't, like Yugoslavia.
well, I think Czech Republic used to be part of Yugoslavia.
Yeah. What about West Germany? Did that include the whole of Germany, or was it just the west of the Berlin Wall? And if so, why was there not an East Germany?
There was an East Germany.
Was there?
Yeah, they were in the World Cup at one point as well.
Right,
Yeah.
Interesting.
So, and then when the Berlin Wall came down, and you had the best of the East, the Germans, the best of it, and that's when they won the World Cup in 1990.
Oh,
Yeah,
interesting.
it's
We're giving you history. We're dropping knowledge
Yeah.
on you people here as well.
I know that's a thing. Like so, yeah. So what's the games tonight? It's
Canada's one of them.
Canada, Bosnia, is it?
Let me just double check. I'm just going to turn that down quickly. We will have a look.
I'm pretty sure it's Canada, Bosnia. I think Canada could do well in this tournament.
It might have already kicked off, is it? No, that's giving me Canada holiday deals, so good to see it's high up the agenda for Google. Oh no, Bosnia and Herzegovina, is that how you say it? Yeah, at 8 o'clock. What other matches have we got on? Because it would have just been the one last night, would it, with Mexico and that?
Two.
So it was two, right?
Yeah.
Because usually they just have like the opening ceremony in one, and then it properly starts the next day. World Cup.
I think it's because they've got so many games to squeeze in. They're just
well, that's another thing, isn't it? It's 48 teams, and what was it? Usually 32.
Yes, they've added 16.
So there's going to be a round of 32 as well as a round of 16, quarterfinal, etc. Well, tonight actually, but tomorrow technically, 2 o'clock in the morning, the USA are kicking off against Paraguay.
Yeah,
as well.
So they've got a group of, well, I say a group of death. They've got USA, Australia, Paraguay, and Turkey. So like any four of them could finish top or bottom.
It's true. Yeah.
Turkey are probably favourites for it. They've got the boy Guler, who's he's unbelievable.
Yeah.
He's a shining light in a very poor Real Madrid team just now.
Is it a poor Real Madrid team though? I don't think it is.
They're not what they were a couple of seasons ago.
Yeah, but like how are they ever going to be that?
They've just not brought in the right players, I don't think.
No, but like whether it gels together or not. I mean, they've just signed Bernardo Silva today, by the way, as well. I've just seen that. Yeah.
Christ.
So they've signed Ibrahima Konate from Liverpool, Denzel Dumfries, Bernardo Silva. I mean, this is a very Jose Mourinho window, as you can tell. But you got Mbappe.
He'll be getting played as like a left wing back or something.
Yeah, for the 2 days that it lasts.
Yeah.
So you got Mbappe, Jude Bellingham, Vinicius, Rodrigo, Aurelien Tchouameni, Camavinga, Valverde. The defense, okay, fair enough, looks maybe a little shaky, but I think it's still pretty stacked.
Yeah. They've got their defense remember it was like Ramos and Pepe and that. It was a fucking unbelievable defense. I don't think you've got names like that in amongst their squad. Not one Real Madrid Spanish player got picked for the national squad.
No, remember you tell me, is that like the first time in history or something like that that's happened? Yeah.
So
the Spanish players seem to be kind of spread out a bit more now. Do you remember like the days where it was literally like, it's kind of like Italy and Germany now? If there's like apart from like one or two outliers, every good German player would end up going to Bayern Munich. Every good Italian player would go to like a Milan or a Juventus.
Yeah.
Every Spaniard was usually at Real Madrid, Barcelona. Apart from, Cesc Fabregas, for example, and he ended up going back
Or
anyway,
the
didn't
players at Bilbao.
Well, yeah.
They're
They're basically threatened not. They've got to pay their own release clause, apparently. So,
but I suppose we're really here to talk about Scotland tonight.
what's your feelings going into it? I'm not nervous. Is that weird?
I see. I remember the last time. It was my first. I asked this question on the podcast quite a lot. What's your first World Cup memories? Mine is 1998, Scotland versus Brazil, and I remember that. And that was like, to be honest, I can't remember much football before that. So that is probably the start of football in my life.
That was a very different Brazil compared to the one that we're coming up against this time. Still very good.
You see, Scotland have played them 4 times in World Cups.
Yeah, but that was just, it always seemed to be, for me as well, like, do you ever remember playing like early Pro Evolution Soccer and that? It always just seemed to be the two teams that had like the colours on like the game that you would end up playing. I think it was just because we did play them. Did we not play them? No, we weren't at 2002 World Cup, I was about to say.
So we played them in 19, it was either 82 or 86, 1990, 1998, and we're playing them this year.
What about Morocco?
Do you know what? I think they're one of my dark horses for it.
Yeah. I mean, they've obviously got Hakimi. That's like their star name.
Yeah.
But you've got Mazraoui in there.
Yeah. Is he not picked up an injury, though?
Oh, that doesn't surprise me.
I'm pretty sure I read something about
Amrabat is a bit of a workhorse in that middle of the park.
Yeah. They've still got the boy, is it Bono in goals?
But they not got like a good number 10 or a good kind of like wide attacker.
They've got a few.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think they're dark horses. I think you could see another semi-final out of them.
Yeah, they got to the semis last time, didn't they?
Yeah.
Who was it that knocked them out? Argentina. Was it? Who knocked them out? Was it France?
France. Yeah, France.
They must have been quarters then, because France knocked England out the semi-final. And I think Argentina beat Holland. Anyway, we're living in the past here.
Yeah, that was a horrible World Cup. Christmas time World Cup.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a bit weird, wasn't it?
Yeah, never again. Like,
well, the next one's meant to be Saudi Arabia, is it not? So maybe it will be again.
Everyone's like tucking into their Christmas dinner, and some guys playing in like the last 32 against like a country you've never heard of, and just hating life in the heat.
But I think as well, isn't it like this is the biggest World Cup ever in terms of like
attendance?
Like if someone's going to follow their team throughout the entire tournament, they're going to be traveling like just insane distances.
Yeah, there's that as well.
And like there's very like in America especially, there's very little kind of like ability to walk to stadiums. It's all
you heard about is it the next one or the one after that?
The next World Cup?
Yeah.
No.
It's either the next one or one after that. It's going to be Spain, Portugal, Morocco, and Uruguay.
That's weird though.
Yeah.
Like they started, the first time I remember them doing this is they did it with Euro 2012.
Yeah.
But it was, no, was it? No, that was Ukraine. Was it Euro 2020 where they did the like all over Europe type thing?
Wasn't it 2016?
That was just France, was it?
So it was, yeah, no, you're right enough.
Because I can't remember another tournament where it got like shared about.
It's
I suppose maybe the one in Russia technically because it's so big, but
it's something to do with the 100 years since the first World Cup. That's why they're having a bit of it in Uruguay.
Oh, because Uruguay were the first winners of the World Cup
and first hosts as well.
Yeah.
So
why Spain, Portugal, and the other one then?
And Morocco and Uruguay, and it's like.
So we've just thrown 3 darts and picked Uruguay for sentimentality.
Yeah. 3 darts were similar area. One was way off.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, Uruguay, they're in the World Cup this year as well, aren't they?
Yeah.
Here's a question. Does it feel weird not having Italy again? I mean, they haven't got the greatest of sides.
No.
At the moment. Like, I couldn't really name you an Italian football star right now. Sandro Tonali, maybe.
Their league's becoming a bit. Like, you look at my Scottish players in there. It's
it's the Scottish players that have made them go downhill.
I don't think so. But like, there's a lot of foreign imports in the Italian league since they lifted. I think the rule used to be they could have no more than 3 EU nationals.
Yeah, this is good football manager reminiscent here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it is. And now I think that's been lifted a bit,
Mm.
but I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm confident on going into tomorrow night's game. I don't see why we shouldn't be.
I mean, the thing is, it's a game that we should win,
Yeah,
but that's the games that we never win at the World Cup historically. Even
Yeah.
when we've had like world class players and like Dalglish and Souness and the boys at the back like Gordon McQueen and et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah.
Even like back in the 60s with like Paddy Crerand, Dennis Law.
it's mental. We could have genuinely got the same group as '98 World Cup as well.
I know, we're one away with
one
it,
team
yeah.
away in Norway.
Oh, that would have been a nightmare.
Yeah,
Because Holland, like Norway back in 1998, you're like, all right, but now you've got
I'd had like Solskjaer and that back then.
a which is like, Ollie was a good player, but
Yeah, it's no Haaland.
it's not Haaland and Odegaard, is it?
like Odegaard would be world class for anyone who didn't even start for Arsenal. It's
Yeah.
mad.
It's because he's not over 6 foot for them fucking corners. Like,
But yeah, I'm confident for that. And then Morocco, probably less confident for Morocco than I am Brazil.
that's the biggest game in it, Morocco, because you need a point out of that. Because I don't think winning against Haiti and getting beat against those two is enough to get one of the best third place.
Well, the ratio they reckon is as long as you don't finish with a -2 goal difference, 2 points should see you through.
That does feel like a bit of a weather fork.
Sorry, 3 points.
3 points should see
Yeah.
you through. I don't want to leave it to chance though.
But it's like,
But the thing is, it's kind of mad. I actually think we've got a better chance of getting a result out of Brazil than we do Morocco for some reason.
Same here. Same here. I don't.
I mean, admittedly, saying that, it's Don Carlo that's the manager there, so
Yeah.
incoming 7-0 defeat, but
You know what? I would.
who are you starting up front? It's got to be Shankland, isn't it?
Shankland against Haiti.
Yeah. Well, just
Shank-
in general, to be fair.
Well, I'd change for the games.
Right, okay. But we're not doing Euro 2024 where we're going Shea Adams and Lyndon Dykes for all the 3 games.
No, but I'd have Shea Adams with Shankland.
Okay, right. So we're going to play 5-3-2.
3-5-2.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I 5-3-2.
Yeah, definitely 5-3-2 against Brazil.
Yeah. And then I'd have, in behind them, I'd have McTominay playing like the 10. I'd have McGinn out left, Doak out right, and Ferguson sitting in behind.
Okay.
And then
Wing backs of Robertson and
I always forget his name,
Aaron Hickey.
Hickey. And then your 2 centre backs, I'd have the tall guy, what's his name, McKenna. And but you get 2 options. You can have Suter in there, which
A bit on the slow side though, isn't he?
yeah,
Good at set pieces, I suppose. I mean, we're not exactly going to be playing the highest of lines under Steve Clark anyway, but
to be fair, yeah, no, I'd have him in there because I don't want Hanley in there. Jack Hendry maybe.
yeah. You think Stephen Welsh was unlucky not to get a call up?
I think so. And then he's away to Swansea now as well. So like, he'd been at Celtic for like 15, 20 years.
Yeah.
Since a kid, but it's just mad. But yeah, he's probably unlucky. I like Jack Hendry. I think he's a good player. But it has to be someone in there with McKenna. He's the best by a mile.
And then probably the biggest position in the goalkeeper, because Angus Gunn didn't exactly cover himself in glory in the last tournament, did he?
No.
But who else is there?
I'd go with Craig Gordon,
Yeah.
I think. And if he's the second oldest player ever at the tournament.
That's insane. To
Yeah.
be fair, if you think about it, like we were someone was talking about Cristiano Ronaldo and Lionel Messi in the lead up. I mean, how mental is it that they're both there?
Yeah.
Like the last one was meant to be their last one.
They're both at their 6th World Cup.
That's insane.
Yeah.
To think that 2006 was 20 years ago is kind of insane as well. But yeah, I kind of agree with your selection for the most part. I mean, the thing is, we've got to go for this first one.
Yeah.
We kind of do this whole
No.
like.
And then Morocco, all I would do is I would take Adams out and I'd put Christie in there.
An extra kind of midfielder.
Yeah. And I'd leave Shanklin up top.
Yeah.
But
is Lyndon Dykes injured, or has he just found his way out of the Scotland squad now?
he's in the squad, isn't he?
Is he?
I'm pretty sure he's in the tournament squad.
Because that was the annoying thing. We couldn't score a goal at the last tournament, barring obviously McTominay's one against Switzerland. And Shankland, who's like consistently got like 20 goals in the Scottish League for like a good 4 or 5 years now, was just chilling on the bench.
We need a big win because Scotland never had a big win in the World Cup before. Like, we've been at 7 World Cups and we've won like 5 games.
How much games do you think? Well, obviously it depends on how far Scotland go in that. But how many games do you think we'll see from Kieran Tierney and Kenny McLean? Obviously, two the guys that scored outrageous goals to actually get us here.
I think it depends on how the games are going. If Scotland are going to sit back and defend, you might see Tierney in as a third
centre back.
Back.
That's the thing, though, isn't it? Because like him and Robertson, it's kind of the same. Like Robertson's obviously getting on a little bit, and so I mean Tierney's had so many injuries. You don't really want him bombing up and down the left wing. It kind of
try him in at right back. Look what happened last time we played him at right back.
That's true. He turned into Gareth Bale for a second.
Yeah.
So did Patrick Dorg. You see that goal for Denmark the other night?
He's a great player.
Yeah.
He's a great player.
He's a tank as well.
Yeah.
Also, we should probably bring up that Christian Eriksen collapsed again in that game.
That's mad. He just needs to retire.
Yeah.
He's got his family to think about and stuff. I
don't think it was as bad as obviously the one that happened in Euro 2020, which was in 2021. But yeah, I kind of agree. I think that should be it now.
It's too close together.
I mean, what else have you got to prove? You know what I mean? Like,
no. So Craig Gordon is the second oldest ever at 43, and the youngest is a 17-year-old Mexican that played last night. And there's 26 years between them.
That's crazy.
So he was probably like back at Hearts after leaving Sunderland at that point.
Yeah, that's mad. And then Raul Jimenez, who's been a pretty, I wouldn't say big name striker, but definitely like around the game. Like he played for Atletico Madrid, was at Benfica, Wolves, Fulham, back to Wolves now. I'm pretty sure he just lost his dad last week, so he obviously was pretty emotional scoring.
That's mad.
Yeah.
No, I think Brazil. I don't know what to make of Brazil. I would like them to go and win it.
Yeah, so would I. People are saying, "Oh, I hope a European team wins it." And I'm like, no, I would rather. Obviously, I want Scotland to win it, but like just putting that kind of 330,000 to 1 odds aside.
Yeah. 2,000 to 1.
Yeah. Like it just the South American teams have been kind of thingied out the last 20 or so years. To think that Brazil's last one was 2002 is kind of nuts, isn't it?
Yeah.
Argentina, I don't think they're going to be able to
aging team.
Yeah, and to be fair, even when they won it, it was like a clique of like 3 or 4 players up front that kind of, managed to win them big games. Like Messi, obviously, Julian Alvarez. He's an absolute world beater.
Yeah, he's brilliant.
But like those other players that were kind of there, like Alexis McAllister, isn't really kicked on since then, has he? I know he's got his move to Liverpool and everything, but I can't really think Di Maria's probably not in the squad now. I would imagine.
No, we've got a boy Fernandez from
Enzo
Chelsea.
from Chelsea again. Yeah.
I can't think of who like their centre backs are. That don't tell
Sandro
me.
Martinez.
I've got Martinez. I mean, Di Michaelis was hanging about for years.
Otamendi, I think, still in there as well.
That's nuts. Like it's nuts. He reminds me of like 2007 Benfica.
Yeah. It was him and can you remember, like, if you think about it, right, Manchester City's back four had him and was it Mangala? Remember that guy?
Yeah.
How times have changed. They've got Ruben Diaz and who's the other? Guvardiol? Is that the
No, well, they've got Mark Guehi.
Oh yeah, they just signed him, didn't they? Yeah.
And they play Guardiola
left back. That whole inverted fullback shenanigans that.
But yeah, that's insane. Right.
Who would you, if you had to, I know who I think can win it, but
Yeah.
there's a big stipulation behind it. So I think Portugal have a really good chance of winning this World Cup, but they cannot play Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yeah. Yeah, I totally agree with that.
And I don't think that they're going to be allowed not to play Cristiano Ronaldo. So,
The thing is, let him. He's probably good for 20 minutes.
yeah, come on, 20 minutes if they need a goal or something like that.
Yeah.
But like, if you just look at that like you've got Bernardo Silva, obviously been a great player for many years now. Bruno Fernandes has just broken the Premier League. Vitinha, João Neves, Gonzalo Ramos is also at PSG. He would be probably playing up front. Rafael Leao.
They've got boy Costa in goals.
Yeah. Ruben Diaz at the back.
Yeah.
Is Rafael Guerrero still involved there? Maybe.
You've got the PSG.
Oh, Nuno
back.
Mendes. Yeah, sorry, I forgot about him. Who would be playing right back for them? Delo? Oh, no.
He'd be in the squad, I would have thought.
Yeah.
But unbelievable. And then I think they play the centre half, Antonio Silva.
I forgot about him as well.
Benfica.
Yeah, he's absolutely unreal as well.
He's a brilliant player.
Oh, the Ignacio as well from Sporting Lisbon maybe being there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they've got a top team. I personally think Spain will win it. I think that they've got the boy, was it Oyarzabal?
Oh yeah, the guy that scored the winner in the Euro 2024. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He's playing up front for them, and like with the players around him, like Yamal and Pedri and things like that. They've got ability to do damage. Like,
did you see the meme the other night with because France have got an unbelievable squad. I probably think pound for pound they've got the best.
Oh, definitely.
Squad.
Yeah.
But I did see a good meme last night. It's like every international tournament, France will turn up with 10 of the best ever ballers you've ever seen, and Adrien Rabiot. And it's true. Like, he must be in it again. His mum's his agent, isn't he? She always kicks off if she doesn't get her own way. So, but like it's weird. It's like, where do France like produce these players from? Because you've got Mbappe, Ousmane Dembele, who's won recently Ballon d'Or. Most recent one, I think it might be. Is it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Michael Olise, who's had the season of his life at Bayern
He's
Munich.
a brilliant player.
Tchouaméni, Camavinga, Konate. Who else you got at the back for France?
You
probably still have both Hernandez brothers in there, Lucas and Theo.
Yeah.
I know one of them's playing in Saudi now, but
they've got an unreal squad. And you're not even including guys like Kante or nothing like that.
Yeah. Is he kind of still be on the go for internationals though, can he?
I'm sure he's still part of squad.
Jesus.
Yeah. He's one of the best players ever in the Premier League.
Yeah. Chevalier in goal as well, the PSG keeper.
Yeah. I think, you look at how
Desiree Doué, forgot about him.
Oh, he's unreal.
Yeah.
If you look at how strong the fucking PSG team is, and the majority of them are French.
Mm-hmm.
They've got
French or Portuguese.
Aye.
Pretty much.
Yeah. You've got a couple of nations outlined, but I think all their youth, majority of their bench in that Champions League final was all French. But they're a bit like Bayern Munich. They just hoover up the best French players.
There's nowhere else for them to go, is there?
No.
Apart from Real Madrid.
Well, aye.
What about Germany?
And
I still feel like they're recovering a little bit, don't you? Like they were very strong from like 2010 to maybe 2016.
When they got absolutely after they absolutely shafted Brazil, I think they went downhill from there.
Yeah, that was peak.
Yeah.
I
remember watching that, and I actually,
it was 5-0 in 23 minutes.
I remember turning to Carrie and I'm like, what the fuck is going on here?
I know, yeah.
Was it quarterfinal or sure it was quarterfinal or semi-final even?
It might have been semis, because I was really hoping for a Brazil-Argentina World Cup final in Brazil.
That would be amazing.
Oh my God, no one would have left alive.
What's the dream World Cup scenario like? If do you Brazil, Argentina in the final, Messi's final one? What would you like to see at the World Cup?
I think, and it's probably not as good as if it would have happened in both their primes, but I think everyone would love to see Messi Ronaldo World Cup final.
That would be
that would be incredible.
Do you know what?
Because like,
I wouldn't put it past Americans to rig that.
because if you think about it, right, like obviously Messi's kind of, you know, for a while Ronaldo kind of had that bragging rights because he'd won the Euros with Portugal, right? So he'd won an international trophy, and Messi's kind of overtaken that with the Argentina win. But if Ronaldo won the World Cup against Messi in a final, it would probably flip again, wouldn't it?
It would.
Even though like he's barely played a part probably up until that
He
point.
comes on for the last 30 seconds
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah. Like let's get one thing straight here, right? You know, obviously you've got João Neves, you've got Vitinha, Bernardo Silva, Bruno Fernandes has just got the Premier League assist record and that. Either any of those players could contribute massively. And if Portugal win the World Cup, Ronaldo is winning the Ballon d'Or.
3 years running.
Yeah. Well, that's what happened. They did my boy Lewandowski dirty after Messi won a World Cup. They gave it to him.
It's mad. Who do you think are the big name that'll go out? Because there's always a big name that goes out early.
England.
Do you think so?
Yeah. Do you know why? Because you can already sense a bit of questioning from their media, because obviously it's Tuchel, right?
Yeah.
I've got to say though, I watched them the other night, and Harry Kane should win the Ballon d'Or this year.
Yeah.
Like, he's had an unbelievable season, and like the shit that he's doing for a striker, like he's almost playing like a deep line playmaker at stages. Like, he is unbelievable. I just think that there's that much talk around it about the players they've not brought, which, to be fair, a lot of them, I can't really blame Tuchel for not taking them. Like,
Yeah.
I don't think Foden's really had done anything.
Nah.
I don't think Trent deserves to be in the squad.
No.
Like, I think Morgan Rogers has had a really good season and stuff like that. So I think Rashford scored, 20 goals at Barcelona? It's probably more than most other attackers.
Yeah.
I just think, though, that if you look at their defence, it looks very inexperienced for like international football, even though it's filled with good players like Gahey, and Konsa, and it's the boy at City, isn't it? Nico Riley, is that the guy?
Yeah.
I feel like that could get got at.
Yeah. Haven't much experience together.
Yeah. So, and there's not a lot of height when I think of it either, because Gahey's not exactly 6'3", is he?
The guy from City O'Reilly, he's 6'5".
Yeah, okay, fair enough. He's playing left back though, is he?
Yeah.
So I would go with England or Germany. Germany maybe more so just because they've done it a few times of late. But
I think Germany's a shout to go. I think Holland will be out early.
yeah, no, that's
'Cause
true.
They've got Japan, Sweden, and Tunisia in their group.
Mm-hmm.
And Japan
What
are really
would you
good.
class as early? Round of 32 be the last?
Going out in the group stages.
Okay, maybe not England then. Germany, Holland, yeah.
I think Japan have got the ability to beat them. Sweden have got the ability to beat them, and Tunisia could easily nick a point off them.
But you could see Brazil going out early. You could see Argentina going out early. Like, the only ones that I would say that are guaranteed shoo-in to be in the round of 32 is France, Portugal, Spain.
Yeah.
I could see anyone else potentially going out.
It'll be rigged so the Americans are at least there.
Yeah.
They've got a hard group though,
They're
as I
getting to the
say.
final. What are you talking about?
No, I totally agree about Harry Kane though. 61 goals from 51 games.
Yeah, insane.
It's
He's asking Haaland to come outside with those numbers.
aye. And the thing is, Haaland's not been putting up the mass numbers he was to
He's
begin
not,
with.
is he? It's weird.
It's he's still scoring. Don't get me wrong, but nothing compared to what he was the first 6 months he went to City.
Or even the Borussia Dortmund days, right? That's kind of where it all started.
That was. I remember just getting highlights every week on my YouTube page, and it was just him banging in goals.
Yeah. Had short hair as well at the time now. He's got like the whole... Yeah.
Have you seen the Norway World Cup photo? They're all dressed as Vikings.
Are they?
Aye, they're mean as fuck as
Yeah,
well.
well, that's going to backfire on them pretty quickly, I'd assume. That's like do you remember when Liverpool turned up to the FA Cup final with the white suits? The Spice Boys, they were called.
Yeah.
And they got beat 1-0. Yeah. There's going to be stuff like that. Don't
There's
ever...
Armani suits as well.
Although, have you seen the Scotland World Cup ad that's dropped today with Scott McTominay and the train spotting theme and all that?
No.
Yeah, it is very good, but I don't like trying to make a big deal out of it, because I always feel like when you make a big deal, not like we shouldn't make a big deal out of being at the World Cup, but when you kind of go over the top with stuff like that,
Yeah.
you're more likely to. Because from my point of view, I'm not saying that we should win it,
Yeah.
but I would like us to see us get out the group.
Yeah.
I don't think that's too much to ask.
I
Admittedly,
don't think so.
I've never seen my country in a World Cup, so I'm just happy to be there in a sense. Did you see that Wayne Rooney said that he thinks Scotland are going to get to the quarterfinals?
No. What the fuck's he smoking? Wow.
Yeah, because he was doing his podcast and he had Ryan Christie on, believe it or not. Yeah, and he's said that he thinks Scotland are going to get to quarterfinals.
Oh, fair play. Cheers, Wayne. I think he's got a big affinity because he's a big Celtic fan.
Yeah, did you see that he said that's his biggest regret, that he wishes that he played for Celtic?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would have been fucking unreal.
It would have.
Even a crippled Rooney would have been
Oh
fucking...
yeah, you would have took the one after DC United,
Yeah.
alone the one that was playing at fucking Man United, like.
Aye, 100%. Wow. Nah, I don't think quarterfinals. I think we get to the 32,
Yeah.
and I'd be happy with that.
Although you've got to think though, because there's more teams in it, there's probably more likely chance of getting a favourable draw.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Well, I think the way they were figuring it out is if we beat Haiti and Morocco, we pretty much need to lose to Brazil to get a better draw in the next round. So it's like, imagine going into the Brazil game having to field a weakened team.
And still winning.
Yeah.
But
Ralston with a winner.
If you think about it though, in a one-off game, there's only like a handful of teams that I would definitely say we're getting absolutely destroyed by.
Yeah.
Like if like we came up against Sweden or something.
I think Sweden would be all right. I'm sure Graham Potter's in charge of them.
Yeah. Because he did a lot of management over there. But I'm just saying it would be 50-50. I'm not saying we would beat Sweden. I'm just saying I wouldn't be like if we got France, I'd be like, right, okay, we're here to get pile drived and go home and that's it. But
well, right, here's a scenario for you, and I was actually given it the other day. Would you rather Scotland get to a final but they don't win it? Or would you rather Scotland get to a semi-final? Sorry. No, I got that the wrong way around. Would you rather Scotland get to a semi-final against England
and beat England but didn't win the final?
Beat England but didn't win the final? Or would you rather Scotland get to a final and win a final?
Oh, Scotland get to a final and win a final.
Would you?
Yeah.
You'd
rather lose the final and beat England?
Yeah. I'd rather win the semi against England and just the utter heartbreak for forever.
I suppose that probably goes deeper than winning the World Cup though, wouldn't it? Like,
yeah.
We're quite bitter people, aren't we? Like we might not have won it, but you didn't either, and we stopped you from doing it. Yeah, I mean, do you know what? Like I seen a guy on TalkSport the other day, and he called up and he had a clear Scottish accent and said he was an England fan. And I thought it was maybe like some satire thing.
Rangers fan.
Yeah, no, but apparently it was. Like it was just like a legit guy that's like supporting England in the World Cup. And I was like, if there was ever a reason for treason, that would be right up there.
I just think it's good that we're in it because it's like I've experienced it once as a kid and it was very early memories. Like I think it's about 6 or 7.
Although to be fair, see if Scotland get drawn against England in the World Cup, I'd be quite relaxed because they would be expected to beat us, like badly. And I think that's where they...
And I think we've got a much better team than the last time we played them.
And I don't think they've got as good a team as the last time we played them either.
That would maybe be the draw you wanted.
Yeah.
You imagine
imagine we get them and Harry Kane just twerks all over us and we're just sat here like, sorry about that.
We could go the opposite way though. Imagine even if it's like the round of 32 and we get put out the next round, we get hammered 8-0 by Switzerland or something.
But we mink. But a tap-in, deflected, 1-0 win.
1-0 win against England.
Yeah, that would be good.
It's that would be the best World Cup ever.
We might as well just take the trophy home for doing that, to be fair.
There'll be many trophies. Christ, you imagine the parties there would be for putting England out the World Cup. I can only dream.
Let's be honest, we're probably not going to face them at any point during the World Cup.
I don't think so.
We're just speculating. This is what this summer football's all about. Who do you think is going to be top goal scorer?
So,
am I right in thinking Mbappe could break the record this tournament?
Yeah,
I think he's within touch and distance, isn't he?
Yeah.
I think he will do it because I think France are going to go to at least a semi-final.
It's mental, and he's only 24.
Yeah, maybe 25 now, but yeah,
crazy numbers. He'll got another 2 World Cups at least in him
Yeah.
after this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure he can. I don't think he will though. As mad as it sounds, I can see Kane getting like 4 or 5 against Panama.
Oh, that's kind of what he did in the 2018 one, wouldn't he? But then
Yeah.
again, they still went to the semi-final. Yeah. Yeah.
But as an side shout, that Oyarzabal, I think
It's Spain.
he will get a good few goals. Who do you think will be top goal scorer for Scotland?
Well, let's hope that it's not Jonathan Tah this time. Was it Jonathan Tah?
Yeah, it's embarrassing.
I think you've kind of got to go with McTominay, don't you? Like
I think so.
McTominay or Shankland, one of those
Yeah.
two, I would say. I think McTominay because he's a big moment player,
Yeah,
and Shankland because he's probably the best number 9 Scotland have had since.
I'm going to go with Doak.
Yeah, it's a shout.
He's so direct. I think he's great. I think he's a brilliant player,
Yeah.
and he's
Why does Celtic let these players go?
oh, you tell me though.
Because
I
like
don't
you think about it,
know.
Andy Robertson was a Celtic youngster as well.
Yeah.
They punted him on.
Got rid of him and he went to Queen's Park and all started from there.
Yeah.
There's
Well,
been-
Gannon Doak went straight from Celtic to Liverpool, didn't he? And
Yeah.
then he never got a game at Liverpool.
he was playing in their 21s and featured off the bench a couple of times the
Yeah.
first team, but nah. And then he went away to Bournemouth.
I tell you what, though, I expect the. I know we're talking about Morocco. I expect the African contingent of countries all to do very well.
Yeah.
Especially the likes of Senegal.
I don't know about Krakow.
No, not so much then, but I'm talking about like Ivory Coast,
Yeah.
Senegal,
Ghana.
Morocco, Ghana. Yeah,
Nigeria there.
good question. Possibly.
They were always good for World Cups.
They always
and-
have like amazing World Cup kits as well.
Yeah. I remember 2002 watching them, JJ Okocha and their team. Players like that.
He was like a global superstar as well. And he, like, was it just Bolton he played for?
Bolton and like teams in France and stuff.
Yeah, never played for like a Real Madrid or anything like that. I
No.
don't think.
Just a genius with the ball at his feet.
Yeah, but like he was like anyone growing up in like the African continent.
I think they signed him from Germany. I think he was sure he was playing in Germany.
Yeah,
But he was unbelievable. Used to have Kanu up front as well.
yeah. He was a baller as well.
It was like he was a really good striker, but he'd also have an absolute howler in there.
Yeah,
now and
I just
again.
remember him from Premiership years against Chelsea at Stamford Bridge. That goal from like basically on the byline that he curled in from an insane angle, and then he went and played for Portsmouth for like 6
Thing is,
years.
he was at Inter before Arsenal.
Yeah, that's nuts. Same with Bergkamp, wasn't it? Bergkamp was
Yeah,
in there.
because they went
So was
from
Robbie Keane.
Ajax to Inter to Arsenal. They both paired them.
Wait, was Robbie Keane at Inter Milan?
Yeah,
He was, yeah, because it was Roy Hodgson that was the manager.
signed from Coventry,
And then came back.
came back, and he was
Was it Tottenham he came back to?
Spurs. I'm sure signed him,
Spurs, Liverpool for 6 months.
and
Back
then,
to Spurs.
and then he was at Villa for a wee while.
Yeah, Celtic as well for
Celtic.
6 months.
Loan for 6 months. He done really well at Celtic. I think 16 or 18 goals in same amount of games or something. But anyway, enough about that because Martin O'Neill's a manager now.
Yeah.
So top goal scorer. Yeah, I'm going with Oyarzabal. What are you saying?
I am going to go with. Do you know who I'm going to go with? I'm going to go with Gonçalo Ramos.
Okay.
Because I think Portugal are going to go pretty far. And if anyone's seen him in the 22 World Cup, that guy's a finisher. I know like he's kind of played second fiddle at PSG for a couple years now. But if he starts over Ronaldo, which again, Roberto Martinez is probably going to prove me wrong here and just start Ronaldo from the start.
Yeah.
I think he'll do very well. But I'll go with him, or it's kind of hard to look past like a Mbappe or Kane, isn't it? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. It's weird. I think you're going to see like names you normally see at World Cups as well scoring. Lukaku's bound to get a few goals in them.
yeah. Well, that's a team we haven't even talked about. Their golden generation is well and truly over now, isn't it? No KDB, no Hazard.
It's well, De Bruyne's there.
Is he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's been playing all right for Napoli this season.
Yeah, did you see the McTominay assist for him?
Yeah.
Over. Just can't help himself, can he?
I don't think we're getting any callers tonight, Ryan.
No.
Oh well. Once we put this first one out, we'll keep updates on when the next one's coming out and people can listen in. Because this is your episodes for the next couple of weeks until I'm ready to put guest episodes back out on a...
We're working on it.
Yeah.
It's been very challenging, to say the least, to set things up recently. But we go through these times, and luckily we've got the World Cup.
Yeah. And then I've been busy with... Well, I'm trying to make a bit of a Galacticos hero at the women's team just now.
Okay, right.
By signing all the best players.
Florentino Stewart.
Signing all the best players in the north of Scotland just now. So, anyway, if you want to see that, come down and watch our games. I think for when you're looking at like potential people that will go far, Japan.
Yeah, well, they've threatened it a couple of times recently. Haven't they? They were quite close to knocking out Belgium at the 2018 one.
Great team, really good team.
You think all the boys that have, the Ange squad, I guess you would call them, Maeda and Hatate and Kyogo must still be in there as well, is he?
I don't think Kyogo is involved. I'm sure Hatate's not. Maeda is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maeda's just different gravy.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't matter who he's playing against. It's like you can't teach someone to press that quick, and like he'll go after the World Cup, and whoever gets him will get the benefit of him. I just think it's sad he's leaving Celtic. Pay him the money he wants.
Where do you think he'd go? Think he'd go Premier League, or do you think he'd go abroad?
I think he'll go to Germany or something like that.
Yeah, it seems like the kind of league that would be set up right for him as well, wouldn't it? Like a Eintracht Frankfurt or a like a team like that. Stuttgart maybe under Hobenez.
Like a team that are finishing third, fourth, fifth in the German league. I can see that happening. Anything more in the World Cup? Because there's only been 2 games, there's not been much to speak about.
Yeah, I suppose, do you think there's going to be anything more controversial as we go through the tournament, not related to football?
Yeah.
It kind of feels like it's going to be like that. It's not been off to a great start, really, is it?
I could tell you one thing I think might happen, but I don't want to actually say it on the podcast.
Okay. Tell me off microphone.
I'll tell you after.
Patreon exclusive.
We might get taken down or something like that if it does happen. But no, I think there'll be... Well, there's still people that are getting denied.
Yeah,
going over.
like an hour before their flight as well, which
It's ridiculous.
is just shit, mate. Like,
imagine that gut feeling.
Yeah.
You
Shout out to that guy. Was it Craig Ferguson, the guy's name that did the walk?
Walked
and he
across
raised over
America.
$1 million for a mental health charity.
mental.
That's insane. So
yeah, that's wild. Good.
shout out to him. I hope he's managed to get himself a ticket for the game tomorrow, because he is in Boston, isn't he? So
That's crazy. I'll have to get him on a podcast.
yeah. I seen he got the Scottish government to donate. What was it, 400 grand?
That's mental.
Yeah.
Wow.
Shout out to him, man. Also, I just seen on the emails there that we've got another update that this podcast is in line for a potential award. Hopefully,
Yeah.
we're up against some heavy competition, so unlikely
Very
we're going to
heavy.
win. But just to
Yeah.
even be mentioned is
out
pretty
of
cool.
400 entrants, we made the top 10.
Yes.
So that's pretty cool.
We should have attended and just shouted at McAvenny like fars of birds and why you not come on. Well, we know why he didn't come on, but
Yeah, it was nothing to do with
no,
him.
it wasn't to do with him.
But yeah, that's pretty cool. We're in with like 2BAM pod and stuff. And
Mm-hmm.
to be fair, they're not 100% football
No.
or sports, because they speak about other sports as well. So
There's actually 2 Murray ones in there.
what's the other one?
Billy, Scottish Full Wrestling
Oh,
Network.
that's right, yeah.
Because he gave us a shout out on Instagram, which was cool of him.
That's cool. We've had Billy on a previous podcast me and you used to do.
Yeah. So, yeah.
And we'll hit bingo tonight. I was supposed to at some point as well.
You see that, funnily enough as well, obviously did a big episode last year with the last man to captain Scotland at the World Cup, and Colin Hendry. And I've seen Conor McCauley, who's one of the Lossy players, his testimonials coming up. And one of the things that they're doing for it is an evening with Colin Hendry at the Social Club
Aye.
on I think it was the 4th or 5th of July, which is exactly a year to the day since you had him in. So
That's a bit freaky. Yeah.
yeah. Hopefully Scotland are still in the World Cup, so we can come in here and do one of the watch-alongs.
Oh, that's a great idea. That's a great idea. I can't afford them. No.
What players are you looking forward to seeing?
There's a couple. Like I want to see what Rodgers can do for England.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
I'm a big fan of him.
I thought you were about to say, I hope it's not.
No.
Sorry, I'll stop joking now.
I really like Rodgers.
Yeah, good player.
Had a great season. If he's doing well, it means England are doing well, which I'm not a fan of, because it's not that I don't like.
But he was like, for at one point in time, see when he was like proper, like, I think like the second half of the season, like it kind of slowed down for him a little bit. But around that like winter period of time, he was like firing Villa into like the title race conversation, and he was scoring. Do you know what it kind of reminded me of? Not the exact same player, but what he was doing, like the fucking banging goals he was scoring. That it kind of reminded me a little bit of Gareth Bale at Tottenham. You know, when he would just come out and fucking hit one from 30 yards. And
I always compare that to the season that Grealish had for Villa in the Championship. He was just hitting things from just ridiculous places.
Yeah.
And they were all going in.
He's a Manchester City Academy product as well, Rodgers, isn't he?
Yeah.
That's crazy how many people. Do you know why that is? It's because City literally will go watch youth games and take all the players because they've got the finances to do it.
Crazy.
Yeah.
And then that end up with just like mountains of kids that come through that
Never really get a chance.
and then go to other clubs and just
And then light it up.
look at Cole Palmer.
Yeah.
You know, it's like
Frimpong at Leverkusen, not the Liverpool Frimpong. That's
he was at Man City as well.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But I'm saying the one
right,
at Leverkusen,
yeah.
not the one at Liverpool.
No,
The one at Liverpool's had a tough ride.
but even players like Ben Mee was a Man City player. You know, that went on to have a really good career. Apparently,
Brahim Diaz at Real Madrid.
yeah,
Eric Garcia at Barcelona.
it's crazy.
Who else you got? Jadon Sancho at Dortmund, not the one that came back. He was at Villa as well this year, wasn't he?
He was, yeah, he was.
Aye. Aye.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's over for that dude.
But no, players I'm looking forward to. Morgan Rodgers, obviously. I want to see how, because he's been praised so much, I want to see how Scott McTominay does on the biggest stage.
Right, yeah. Mm-hmm.
You know, because
He's got the whole like Italian job haircut going on, and
yeah.
yeah.
But I think, again, going back to him, I think Dokes want to watch. I think if he can get running at teams, got a few goals in him, could be one of the surprises of the tournament. And then I normally just kind of look out for the Celtic players, so I'm interested to see how Johnson gets on for Canada. Tunekti, Tunisia, and there's, who's the other one? Is it Trusty for
USA?
Yeah. All good players, but if they get a chance, because I think the USA squad's quite fucking.
Well, obviously you've got Pulisic as the main.
The thing is,
the
right,
main
the
star,
Americans, like I've been watching a few podcasts and like videos about Americans' view on and like looking forward to the World Cup, and they think he's like fucking Mbappe.
Yeah.
Like that's their opinion of him.
But the Americans are kind of quite insular with sport, innit?
Yeah.
Like that's why they say like Tom Brady's the biggest star in the world, and it's like, have you ever seen that meme, the world, and it's just the map of America?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
They do that for everything.
Like if you think about it, I think the only American sport that kind of transcends around the globe a little bit is NBA. Because like I've watched the Michael Jordan documentary on Netflix. I don't know if you have.
Many times.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
Michael Jordan's one that you would definitely put on like that Mount Rushmore of athletes,
Yeah.
along with like, you know, your Ronaldos and Messis and I guess Tiger Woods, but that's not really an American sport. That's a global sport.
Here's a quick question. So, greatest sports people of all time, who's on that 4 heads of Rushmore? I think Jordan's got to be
Michael
one.
Jordan's got to be on
He's
there.
got to be one.
You've probably got to put maybe someone like a Muhammad Ali in there as well, right?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Just because of the personality he was and all the shit they had to go through with, you know, times in America at that time. So that's 2.
I think for a global superstar, you have to put Messi on there.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then you're probably left with Tiger Woods.
Tiger Woods,
I
yeah.
can't think of anyone bigger.
You can't really. There's not really anyone in motor racing that ever became something
No.
like that. Or, yeah. No, I think you've probably nailed it. Like I think like, yeah. Messi.
We'll maybe use this for a TikTok clip, but if you can think of someone better, put it in the comments.
Yeah. Who's? Do you know what? If you could bring one player back from the past to play at this World Cup, who would it be? I know exactly who I'm picking. It wouldn't be good for us, by the way, but I'd still pick him.
Probably R9.
I'm going Ronaldinho.
Yeah.
Neither is good for Scotland, so thankfully this is not real life.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
R9. I don't think, like, if I was to bring back any player, it'd be Zidane, but I don't think France need him.
No. Like, let's keep things somewhat fair.
Yeah.
But like, I get. What's the World Cup? Do you think that this World Cup will have like a memorable moment? Because
Every World Cup has a memorable moment.
because really,
apart from Russia, I can't remember a standout moment from Russia as one.
Yeah, it's true.
Like,
maybe the fact that Russia went so far. I think they knocked Spain out, did they not?
They won 5-0 in the first game.
Yeah.
It's like, how's this going to go? How's this going to go? But no, I think there has to be a standout moment. One of the standout moments for me across all the World Cups, and it's probably more standout when it's nothing to do with a team that you associate, was Uruguay versus Ghana.
Suarez on.
Wow.
Yeah.
And then he missed the penalty.
Yeah,
and
they went out.
Yeah. It was like, I remember being in the pub and the place was in shock. Like, nobody was speaking. They're like, what the fuck have we just seen? And then the camera pans to Suarez and he's going mental and fucking dancing about in the place.
Yeah, because he was crying on the sideline, wasn't he?
Yeah.
And then they missed, and obviously it went to penalties and they got knocked out.
Crazy.
And then Giovanni from Broncos hit an absolute screamer and knocked them out in the semis.
Yeah. Peak Diego Forlan.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, he would have been Uruguay as well, wouldn't he?
Yeah.
Young Edison Cavani coming through as well.
Yeah. And then you had just like, that was the birth of like Ozil.
At Germany, yeah. He got his move to Real Madrid that summer. Yeah.
Khedira and Di Maria went as well.
Yeah. Germany were slapping people at that World Cup.
Oh, Jesus.
4-0 against Argentina, 4-2 against 4-1. Should have been 4-2. 4-1 against England.
It was close as last World Cup as well, wasn't it?
Spain knocked them out 1-0.
That's crazy.
I think for me, like,
Spain won, I think, all apart from one of their games.
they lost the opening game to Switzerland.
Yeah, and the rest of them were all 1-0s.
Yeah. David Villa.
That's mental.
Yeah. That was Del Bosque that was the manager as well, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm. Who was the guy as Aragones that won the... Oh, stay in the call. Bit pointless. Like, we'll stay in the call. Yeah, Aragones that done the Euros afterwards.
Do you remember Greece won it in 2004?
Yeah.
That was nuts.
Yeah.
That was in Portugal, and the final was against Portugal.
Wasn't it Stavridis that scored the goal?
But they did a similar thing. They won every game 1-0, didn't they? They beat France in the semis, and yeah.
It's right, shock winner. Who have you got? Realistically.
I suppose Portugal wouldn't be like a shock winner. I would say it would probably be like, oh wow, they did it. But like, I wouldn't think
they'd be within your top 5 teams that people would think would win. Somebody out of that.
I would probably go with, like, see, in previous tournaments, I would have said Uruguay, but they've lost so many of like their staples and they haven't really, do you know what I mean? Like, Cavani's gone, Suarez is not in the squad anymore.
Yeah.
Like, the only 2 players I could probably name from Uruguay at the moment is Valverde and Manuel Ugarte.
Darwin Núñez,
yeah, but he's not what Cavani or Suarez was he?
Yeah.
He's a good player, I think, but I would probably go with, I think, do you know what? It sounds crazy, but I do think one of the African nations could potentially do something, especially Senegal. Senegal's the one that I think could potentially go the furthest. And that would be a shock winner because an African country's never won the World Cup before.
They've got a lot of good European players.
Yeah.
Like players playing in Europe.
In Europe, yeah.
No, it's not a ridiculous shout. I genuinely think because they've got home turf advantage, you could see a Mexico win it.
Yeah, and that atmosphere was something
Yeah.
crazy. Like,
I know a guy at work who's put money on a 500 to 1 shot for Canada to win it. So it's like,
if you put £10 on that bet, you will in fact lose £10.
yeah, it's true.
So yeah, no, but I think like when it comes to South American Spanish cultured countries, I think it is kind of hard to replicate that level of passion they show for the game. Do you know what I mean?
I think so. I think as well, like, as you say at the start of the podcast, it's different when they score. It sounds different, you know, and like,
if you just look at what the streets of Buenos Aires looked like the next day when they won that World Cup, you would never see anything like that replicated in Europe or...
like, can you imagine what it was like when Brazil won it in 2002?
Yeah. But that's why we'd like to see an African country win it, because I do think it would potentially be similar.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think South America probably is the one that takes
Senegal, Morocco, probably your two shouts for.
I think Senegal probably just above Morocco, but yeah.
That's mental that we're actually, you wouldn't have debated that 20 years ago.
No,
like,
but like that's just the amount of development. I think the African Cup of Nations, even though it's annoying because it takes players out of the domestic season at such a shit time, like in January.
And they've just had the Club World Cup.
Yeah.
Which is crazy.
Yeah. And it's like, but it has obviously helped develop so many nations. Like, because really 20 years ago, it was like Ivory Coast. That was really the only African nation that had a team. Like,
there was always one obscure one, like Jamaica.
Yeah.
in
but
98.
like, they never had like Drogba, Yaya Toure, Kolo Toure.
No.
Whereas now you've got a few teams that are probably on par with Ivory Coast. I mean, Ivory Coast ones are not mentioned, you know. They've got young Amad Diallo who can always do a bit of magic. There's a few others in there as well. Jan Diamande at RB Leipzig, I'm pretty sure, is Ivory Coast as well.
Great player.
Yeah, totally forgot about them.
48 teams will be interesting. Who'll be the first out? Do you want to know the sweep I got for the women's team?
Okay.
This is ridiculous,
Right.
right? So, tenor, 2 teams.
Right.
I got Saudi and Uzbekistan. So I'm like, yeah, I've been done here.
Yeah.
And Mia got France and Spain.
Yeah, that someone needs to reshuffle that. Like, that's. I did used to like a sweepstake type of thing with the World Cup, but like, I remember I did one for Euro 2024, and I got Georgia, and they went pretty far, and I was devastated when Spain. I think it was Spain that put them out 3-1. I was just hoping Kvaratskhelia could go win that money for me, you know.
Yeah, I always get done over in sweeps. I don't know why I do them.
Okay, what's the final? What's the final? Do you think it's going to be?
Well, I don't know all the connotations. I know like certain teams can't play certain teams and things like that. But realistically, you may be looking at either an Argentina and Brazil versus a Spain or France. England's side might still be in there at that point.
Okay. I'm going to go Portugal, Argentina. The dream's alive.
Yeah, that would be great.
That would be the ultimate, wouldn't it?
Well, it's either got to be that or it's got to be Brazil, Argentina.
Yeah,
I think
that would be the only thing that would top it, just because of the
Neymar Brazil as well.
Not so much the players at that point, is it? It'd be like I used to watch.
I would like to see Iran versus USA.
Yes, and whoever wins that doesn't just win the World Cup. They concede defeat in the other thing that's going on with those two nations at the moment.
That's the final I want to see. How long have we been going for?
An hour 5.
Right, I suppose we'll kind of wrap it up because
we'll do a prediction for the Scotland score and then we'll wrap it up.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll go 3-1. Shankland will get 1. And McTominay and Doak.
Okay, I'm going to go 2-0. Grant Hanley brace.
Oh my God, I'd love to see the odds on that.
Yeah.
You'd be like 10,000 to 1.
No, seriously, I'll probably go 2-0 and I don't know. You take anyone scoring.
Yeah, you would.
Yeah, as long as it's not Jonathan Tah again, like I said earlier.
So, hope you've enjoyed listening. You don't have to wait 2 weeks for your next episode.
We'll be back. Hold on, let's check when we'll be back. When is the next Scotland game?
We'll do it the night before.
The next Scotland game, because we're that patriotic. Next Scotland game, it's Friday. So Thursday we'll be back.
Okay, Thursday. Might have to do it from my house because I'm back.
Oh, we can do it Wednesday if that works better for you. Wednesday evening.
Back pre-season this week.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Anyway, Thursday. Thursday at some point.
Yeah. I'll speak to you soon. Goodbye.